Hey everyone, Redneck Brian here. Quick update. I picked up a ATV rack, as you can see here. This is actually one of mine from my Polaris's. This is the one that's probably on the 400. I got another one that's coming back as well, but I was unable to bring it back. And you probably guessed what I'm going to be doing with it. As you can see, it's on the back of the Kubota. And it's pretty much going to be mounted just like that. Probably right up close to the back, even. I gotta cut out that little spot right there for the gas tank filler. But it's going to be a little rack on the back of the Kubota Racer here. You might be thinking, well, why am I putting that on the back of a racing mower? I figure if I ever go out and I want to sit something there anyways, I can just put it on there instead of sitting it between my knees where the shifter is, which is a pain in the ass. So I figure I'm going to mount it right back here. The body panel, the pan should be strong enough to hold this. I should be able to get one bolt in right there. Probably have to drill a second one up there or up towards the front somewhere. Or I can put it in and line this edge right here. Sorry about that. Right here. Right where these ribs are. And drill this rib and probably that rib right there. And then do the stock 2 holes. And put it right around there. Something like that. So, and then that would actually work out better for my fuel filler. All I really have to do is cut out that T-shape right there. So, I do have a second one. It's actually the entire back frame off the 350, which I'm going to actually build up a frame of some sort, and put it on here on the GT6. I either will do it that way, take the rack off of there like that, and just mount it in a similar fashion, straight through the pan, or I'm going to add a couple rails off the main frame just below the gas tank, come out, and then that still has some frame on it, and I'll just weld the 2 pieces of frame together and do it that way, so it would actually be a little bit lower. Then it wouldn't actually, I don't believe it would interfere with my gas cap at all, which if I go to diesel, that gas tank will most likely not even be used. So, and that piece of frame still has a rear light on it, so if I hook up the rear light, I'll have a power source back there, and I'll be able to run my blinking light, my blue plow light. So right now I don't have a power source at the back of the tractor, so I can't run my my blinky light. So that's the main reason why I haven't put it on. I just haven't had a chance to run a positive from the battery back or from a switch source. The walker is still sitting here. I'm going to try and sell the hydraulics off of this, and possibly the rear hopper. It's cracked, but it's here. They could be patched. It probably still has some value in it. I know the guy got it from. I'm not naming who he is, because he gets hassled a lot on a certain person's videos. So I'm not naming who he is. So, anyways, that could still be saved. He even said that could still be saved, because if you find someone who doesn't really care about what it looks like, as long as it holds grass, and they have the back hatch, it'll be alright. It's got one good tire. The other tires probably would air up if you were to try and fix it. But I don't really have any updates on this motor. I'm obviously keeping the motor. I'd like to keep the entire lower half of the frame. Get rid of all this, because all this here is still good. The hydraulics, as far as I know, are good. So yeah, the motor's actually still turning over really nice. It's actually... I can grab it now. It has actually good compression. It's on a compression stroke right now. So it's actually got really good movement in the engine now. I don't know if I showed this. I got the gas tank off. What a bugger of a job that was. I think I broke it taking it off. I'm not sure though. Unless I can epoxy in the drain again. I don't know yet. But both hydraulic pumps should be okay on this. Again, high hours, but they're rebuildable. I imagine they're rebuildable. These things are pretty expensive mowers, so I imagine those pumps are rebuildable. So the hydraulics, and see if I can sell them. If not, they'll be going for scrap. But I don't really want to scrap them if I don't have to. Same with this piece right here that covers up all the hydraulics. It's still good itself. It still holds up by itself. The pneumatic rod in there still moves it upwards, so it's still good. Don't know what else is on here. The rear wheel, if someone wanted that. I don't know how to get it off. Big nut right there. Imagine pop that out and probably pop it through. But main thing I want to keep is the lower half with the engine mounted to it. I might want to keep this rear frame part. I don't know. Probably put my gas tank up there. I'm gonna run one of those plastic gas tanks from a Craftsman rear tank model. Will fit in here real nice. It'll be oversized, but it'll fit in there pretty good. Keep the exhaust stock, and then I got some room up front here. I'll mount my alternators up towards the front. So that's the idea with this, because that motor's turning over really good. It was tight there for a while, but I guess as I got the oil pumping through it, I probably lubricated all the bearings and all that stuff in there. And the oil did go down a bit one day when I was cranking it over. So that means the oil pump is working. So it hasn't fired yet. I'm hoping on the weekend I can maybe get it to fire. I was considering taking the engine out, but I don't know. There's just so much snow, and I gotta get this yard cleaned up. So this is so much snow, I can't really do much. My stepdad says, "Oh, there's not that much snow," but there's a lot of snow. Come out here and try to work in it. It's a lot of snow. Considering I can't even get that door open. I broke my door last week there. So this hopper is not in terrible shape, really. The main bad spot is right here, but I don't think anyone would really want it. It's mainly the hydraulics up front for the drive, that if someone wanted them, they could come over and take them off. So, anyways, here is my, not my puppy, there was my puppy, but my engine test stand idea. I would still like to do this, but like I'm saying, I gotta get stuff cleaned up. So this here, I would like to keep it still. And if I do use this as a roll-around generator, I got that MTD rear end right there. That will be the rear end under it. Because that one there, the tires are stuck on, I believe. Or that might be the one the tires come off of. I doubt they'll come off now, but they, with a good hit with the sledgehammer, they might. But I know I got one in the shop, or it's either the one in the shop or it's that one right there. The tires will not come off. So whatever ones the tires will not come off of will become the base for this. They're halfway decent tires, so they'll be alright for this, to go underneath this. So that's pretty much it. Oh, solenoid blew on the 4x2. Let me show you what it does. And of course, it blew on Thursday at work. Luckily, someone had a set of jumper cables. I was able to jump it from the battery to the starter. Yeah, see, it's not even doing anything. It clicked there for a second. Possibly loose battery cable too. There we go. Yeah, I got a loose connection. Yeah. So, solenoid crapped out on this thing, unfortunately. Yeah, see, it's still working. You can hear the solenoid and the carburetor coming on. Oh, I did hear it. But anyways, got a loose battery cable. Who cares? Also, I have that rear end right there. It's a hydrostatic, though. That's the only other thing with it. That's the one that came out of the Kubota. I'd actually like to try to get those tires off of there, and put them back on the Kubota and use them for my racing tires. Because I don't know when I'll be able to get new tires on this thing here. All depends on money, really. But I am still getting that parts mower. I believe it has this type of rear end in it, which is a Peerless. I believe it's a Peerless. That's what the symbol looks like. It has the little Native American head on it. So I believe that means Peerless. Similar symbol to what Tecumseh has in some of their older engines. So anyways, if that's what it is, this rear end's coming out. It's going in here, so I'll have one locked rear end, one not locked rear end. And these rear ends, two will go into one. The front one's the bad one. So the locker parts from that one will go from that one into the back one, which is the better one, and we'll go back under here, which it will fit. I already know that for a fact that it will fit. And only thing I don't know about is if my shifter stuff will line up. I'll have to figure that out when time comes. So I guess that's pretty much it. This stupid thing won't start. Maybe it will now. Fuel line was frozen. But it's quite mild out. A lot of snow has gone down. But that's pretty much it. I just want to do a quick update on what's going on. So like I was saying, I'm pretty sure some of these parts on this thing are still worth quite a bit of money. Like I'm saying, this hopper could still be worth a bit of money. Say someone has it's cracked right along the bottom and the sides are all busted up. This one only mainly has that crack on the top. Ouch. This tells you how high the snow is. I just hit that beam up there, and the beam has not sunk. I just hit that beam and my noggin, so yeah, that tells you also how high the snow is. Pretty sure that's the only crack on this is right there, and a minor one right there, but other than that, it's in halfway decent shape. It has a full sensor in it right there, but yeah, this is the bagger collector. This all fills up with the grass clippings. There's a fan down in here. The fan's gone. They took it off and put on another mower. But the fan forces the grass from the mower because the mower sticks out front. So they're a rear collection. It collects out through the back, goes up, and into here. You could get these with a side discharge, but these ones were all rear discharge. So that's as far as I know how they worked. And I believe this is made by Kubota. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. It's they're made by Kubota. I'll figure out before I post it. But anyways, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.